The Liver King actually looks like he's dying. I don't think anybody is happy about this, despite the fact that, there was this controversy on the internet where he scammed his fans a bunch. But this is just really sad to watch and pretty much portrays the reality of steroid use. Essentially, if you don't know the whole story, there's this guy called Liver King. He was really popular on the internet for his way of ancestral living. Essentially, he told everybody you could follow the 7 ancestral tenets or something, which was some random shit like getting sunlight and eating bull testicles or something, and eating liver, of course. And turns out he said that if you live like him, you could actually look like him. Now, anybody who's actually been to the gym one day in their life would realize that no, you can't actually look like him just by his routine or whatever. He was clearly on steroids. Now, after all of that, another YouTuber named More Plates, More Dates exposed him to his audience for actually taking steroids. So it turns out he was lying to his entire audience, and he was using it to sell a bunch of products where people would take them and be like, I could look like Liver King. So he got exposed for that, and that was the whole thing. And here he is a couple months later, and he's still taking steroids, it seems like, and he actually looks like he's dying. He's not going to be with us much longer, and this is nearly 20 million views.
What is up, my primals? I'm following all the doctor's orders. I have not left bed. This is my day bed. I'm following all the orders. I'm definitely not working out. But here's the thing. There's always 126 ways to solve for any problem. When you think your back's against the wall, when you think you have no other options, there's always 126 ways to solve, to figure it out, to progress, to evolve. I like to say this one word. I do it a lot. It's called more.
Obviously, if you've been on the internet, you know that people aren't black and white. Not everything they do is bad, and not everything they do is good. Obviously, it was a bad move to, lie about taking steroids and scam his audience. But, some of the stuff he was talking about was pretty cool, exercising, shit like that. Obviously, he's going to give some good fitness advice as well. And obviously, eating naturally. Now, I'm not sure about bull testicles and all of that, but, eat some protein, okay? I guess you can take that from his message or whatever, but you could get that message from everybody else, or just eat chicken breasts like a normal person. Now, this is actually a really popular topic nowadays with all these influencers you see taking steroids. Some of the most popular influencers out there, like Sam Select, is absolutely taking over gym YouTube. He's pulling around 500,000 views a day on these 40-minute unedited videos of him essentially going to the gym. Now, Sam, I think he's around like 21 years old. Dude is literally like younger than me, and he probably has like 15 years to live because of his steroid use. And it really concerns me that a bunch of these kids are essentially looking up to people like that. Now, of course, I admire their work ethic. I admire the fact that they train so hard in the gym, that they're so obsessed with their diets and shit like that. I know Sam's not, he dirty bulks all the time and all of that. So, he doesn't watch his diet as closely. But, a lot of people are really disciplined about it, and that's pretty impressive. But it just pains me that people look up to people who take steroids, because that's not, it's a personal choice, of course, but it's not a good choice. It's not an awesome choice. It's not a choice where people should be like, hey, I like that guy, and I'm going to be exactly like him. And chances are, if you want to be like him in every other aspect, one day you might get roped into the steroid part as well. Now, this pretty much shows the actual reality of taking steroids, because there's never a magic drug that is going to make you jacked, okay? Even people who take steroids, they have to work out like crazy, okay? That part doesn't really go away. So if you thought that was a thing, that's not a thing, okay? Basically, you're just boosting your hormones to an unnatural extent and pushing your body past its limits and essentially damaging it in the process, especially if you're on these cycles for a very long time, like the Liver King, who is so incredibly addicted that I don't even know if he realizes that he's dying and he can't stop taking these goddamn steroids. Now, I don't know if he stopped or something, but I don't think your abs would be popping like that. Obviously, those are ab implants or whatever, but if you stop taking steroids, chances are it'll probably reflect on your body in a couple months or something like that. At least I'm not too knowledgeable on this topic, but I know a little bit. So if you're one of those guys or even girls who are obsessed with your physique or whatever, do it the natural way. Do it the hard way. Do it the way that everybody should be doing it, okay? Don't compromise your health to look a little bit better on social media, okay? That's just not worth it. And you're going to end up in a very sorry and sad state. And your family and friends are going to be disappointed.
Do it a lot. It's called more. Can you work out from the bed. How many, or what level is that? 24? All right, I think Thanos got to 30. Let's get me to 30. We're going to 30. What number is that? 30. All right, let's go ahead and crank it to 35. More. Every time I say more, let's go up by 5.
35.
More.
40.
More.
This is just absolutely heartbreaking to watch. This is a broken man. This is literally a broken man. He doesn't know what else to do. He doesn't know anything else in his life. His entire, like, obviously he's lost a bit of his mental because, you know, he got exposed in front of the internet. And everybody makes mistakes, and the Liver King is a scumbag of a person, okay? If you're going to, you know, lie to your audience and scam them out of money like that and tell them, you know, give them a false promise that you can look exactly like me without taking steroids, then you're a scumbag of a person. But does he deserve to die an early death? I don't think so, okay? I'm never gonna wish death upon somebody. That's just not something I do. That's not in my values, and I don't think anybody else should be doing it either. You might not like the person, but this is just hard to watch, and I really, really, genuinely hope that Liver King hops off these goddamn steroids and surrounds himself by people that actually love him and tell him that it's okay. You don't need to have Minecraft block abs, okay? Diamond hardness level, okay? It's okay to not look the absolute #1 physique in the entire world. Not everybody's going to be Chris Bumstead, okay? Jesus Christ. You don't need to push yourself to this limit. And I don't know what the fuck is going on here. These electrical impulses is probably stimulating his muscles or something like that. And I don't know, man. Just rest and get off the roids, dude.
More.
35.
Oh my God. More? You want to know Liver King's ab routine? #1, they're called ab implants. And this is how you maintenance them. Once a year, you got to hook it up to the compartments. That's why I got 12 of these pads on me. Because I got...
Okay, at least for now, the Liver King is being somewhat honest with those implants or whatever. Obviously, before he was just like, just eat some liver, bro. Eat some liver, and you'll get your abs popping up at all times, okay? Obviously, now it doesn't mean that much that he's admitting to using implants or whatever, because everybody pretty much already knows at this point. But, dude, if you just examine some of the features going on here, like everything from the hair to the body to the face, for the face in particular. Now, obviously, steroids are going to have tons and tons of side effects on your body, especially after extended and long and repeated use. Like, I don't know, damage to your nerves, your balls are going to shrink, like, you're going to get acne all over. Let's see, we got fluid retention, difficulty sleeping, damage to nerves, irritability, depression, increased libido, acne, more colds, reduced sperm count, erectile dysfunction, prostate problems, baldness, involuntary long resting, damage to the glands, liver disease, kidney, liver, or heart malfunction, roid rage, aggression, paranoia, severe acne, high blood cholesterol levels, high blood pressure, nerve damage, trembling and muscle tremors, delusional feelings of being superhuman or invincible. Testosterone will do that to you. Too much of a man's man, you're gonna go a bit crazy. Injury to tendons that can't keep up with the increased muscle strength. Basically, Jesus Christ, do not do steroids. It will ruin your entire goddamn life. Do not think about it. Do not cycle on it. Do not give it a try. Never. Stay away from them. God damn it, okay? You can build a perfectly amazing body just by doing it the natural way, okay? Go to the gym, eat well, sleep well, maintain your stress levels, get some sunlight, blah, blah, blah. Have some good friends around you so you can, I don't know, be gym buddies or whatever. That one's optional, but, you know, it helps out. It pains me, man. It genuinely pains me that I see so many kids just looking up to people like this, and they're going to end up the exact same way. It is not worth it. Anyways, I hope the internet can learn from the Liver King's mistakes here and decide not to ever go on steroids, ever. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.